Hello everyone, this is Life Issue and this is Blessing. I just want to say thank you to everyone that have subscribed, liked, dropped a comment on my vlog. Thank you so much. I do appreciate, and please help me to reach 500. I'm almost there. All right, so yesterday was International Women's Day and it was a day to celebrate women all over the world. Okay, now what I've done this week is to blog about things that are happening that involves women, because we need to create awareness of what's going on. And as a married woman, we need to talk about things that are happening in our home. All right, so what do I want to talk about this evening? I want to talk about domestic violence, okay? Because it's becoming rampant. It's just happening, and people are not talking about it enough. Now, in UK where I live, it is totally unacceptable for a man to touch a woman or to beat a woman. If it happens, I mean, you'll be done for it. You will go to jail. Do you understand? And you have a criminal record. But it still happens. Okay? People are being killed and by their husbands. But what disheartened me, or what gets me annoyed, is when a husband decides that it is his marital right to beat his wife. Okay, he feels that he is disciplining his wife by beating her, and it just gets to me, and I wonder, where are we coming from? What year are we in? So I'm gonna show you a post by a Nigerian man, what he sent to his in-law, his mother-in-law. Now, this is the post. Thank you. Okay, so that is a picture of his wife. So the man beat his wife and had the guts to send a text to his mother-in-law saying that she's lucky that he did not kill his wife. Like, I did not kill your child. And I wonder, what is giving him the audacity and the guts to do that? Your wife is not a punching bag. She is not given to you for you to hit her or for you to hit her anytime you want. Not only did you hit her, you had the guts to send that to your mother-in-law. I mean, the only reason you could do that is maybe not from a very poor home, or maybe they depend on you. And that's why I keep saying that poverty is a curse. Poverty is a curse. And I keep saying that because if that parent, if they are rich, you cannot dare do that. By now, you'll be in jail. Okay? So yes, you can decide to send that to your mother because she's poor, maybe she depends on you, and then she'll beg her daughter to stay back. You know, parents, I'm going to talk to parents first. Parents, you know what? Pictures of women who are dead because their husband beat them to an extent that they lost their life is happening almost every other week. I'm going to show pictures of one that happened this year. 2 women that died because they were beaten by their husband to an extent that they lost their life. So what do you want? You want your daughter to be in that marriage and lose her life, or for her to come out? It's about time, parents, you start making up your mind what you want. The safety of your daughter, or you must marry. You must stay in marriage because of our family name. I don't know what is going on, but it's about time you start choosing your daughter's life over her being married. Now, for the church, I have something to say to you. You also are responsible to some of the deaths that are happening. Because what happens is, when a woman goes to the pastor and tells the pastor what's going on in their home, They are being told to stay back and manage it, that he will repent, that he will come. They are being told that coming out of marriage is a taboo, is not right. That Jesus, the Bible only says you can only come out of infidelity. The point is, for a man to lay his hands on his wife to that extent, the man automatically is already committing adultery. Because if you love your wife, if she's the only person in your life, if you love her so much, you will not beat her to that extent. So check out all the men that are beating their wife to this level. I mean, these pictures I've shown you. They already have mistresses out there. They're already in another relationship. Because how can you beat your own body? If you cherish her and you believe she's your own body, how can you beat her to this extent? So please, pastors, stop supporting marriages that are violent. Stop encouraging or enabling abusive relationship because you don't want to be seen to be separating family. There are some marriages that should not even happen in the first place. There are some marriages that a woman should run from. I mean, just run, as like get out of, okay? Get out. You cannot stay there. If your life is in danger, run away from that relationship. For the husband, you know what? I think as a man, you are a complete idiot if you lay your hands on a woman. You are an idiot. That's only what I can say. And I am very strong about it. And I'll say that, why don't you go outside and fight your own men? Why don't you just go outside and go into the ring and become a boxer? I mean, yeah, there's championships there. There are heavyweight fighters there. Go and fight them. Why are you touching a weaker sex? A woman who just talks with her mouth. Yeah, women talk. Yeah, I know, women talk. I talk. My husband will tell you, when I start talking, I talk. Women talk. But why don't you just, if she start talking, I mean, women, they bottle things up. They keep it. Then that one day, they just want to say everything. They just want to just bottle it out. Walk away. Walk out. I mean, me and my husband will understand that when I'm in my melting down position, he walks away. He just walks away. He just goes to the other room or leave the house, because I might throw him to the other room. He just walks away. He needs to be the one to be the man. And not when you have children. Remember, you are beating your wife in front of your children. You're already creating a separation between you and your children. It happens. It's an emotional separation. Now, I grew up in a home where my mom was always being beaten for little things. As I'm growing up, as I'm getting older, I keep wondering, why will a man be that wicked to his own wife? Why will you beat a woman that much that the children sees you doing that? It is wickedness. Okay? Now, think about the emotional and psychological effects that what you're doing to the children. In their mind, they always think about what you have done to their mom. The picture of you beating up their mom is always there. I still have nightmares. I still remember. It's like yesterday. I still think about it. I don't like it. I don't even want it to happen to any woman. So you guys need to understand that this woman that you are beating, now that you guys are young, this woman that you are cheating on, now that you guys are young, she is still going to be the woman that will be in your life when you are 60, 70, 80. That is when you will need her. And at that time, she will not be there for you because you have built hatred. She will rather leave the house and go and stay with her children, or she will not be there to support you emotionally. It's what you deposit that you will get during old age. You don't expect to beat your wife, give her such trauma, and then during old age, she will love you. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. You bank and then you get the reward of your bank. So you need to stop. You need to ask yourself a question. 10 years from now, what do I want this to be? 30 years from now, if I grow old with this woman 50 years from now, is my action now going to reward me better? It won't. Okay? So we need to start thinking about our action. And then I want to address the women. Yesterday was International Women's Day. I hope you sat down and asked the question, is my relationship healthy? The relationship that you are in, is it healthy? Is it about time that you run for your life? The women that I've just shown you their picture, is your grave almost at hand? If it is, you need to start running. Life can only be lived once, and if you allow yourself to be killed, someone else will train your child. He will marry. I'm telling you, 6 months down the line, there's another wife or a stepmom, for your child. So why don't you decide for life and run? Don't think you're going to change him. I mean, it is the grace of God. I know God can change a man, but if he is refusing to stop, it's better for you are far away from him while you are praying for that change. Okay, don't be in the house and be praying for the change and he's still beating you and one day he's going to kill you. Get out, run away, and then from that outside, start praying for him to change. Don't use your life for anybody. Don't lose your life for anybody. And also, let me tell you, most times, what causes domestic violence is all linked to money and fornication or adultery. That's what links to it. The woman is not working and the man feels that he can lord it over her because she's depending on him most times. Or the man is not working and he's depending on his wife and now he's jealous or he feels intimidated and he now wants to subject that woman to his level and to show the woman that he is still the master of the house. It's still about money. And you cannot solve that problem being in the house. That's just it. So stop listening to parents, stop listening to churches telling you stay, and the guy is about to kill you. They're saying stay, why will you? Run for your life. Start running. You need to run for your life, please. Okay? And remember, being alive is more important than being dead. Okay? So I've shown you the pictures. You need to ask yourself a question. What do I want for my life? Do I want to be alive? If you want to be around, run. If it's not working out, run. I am not an advocate for staying while you are dying. No. Let the miracle happen while you are outside. Let the prayer happen while you are outside. Right. So that is my take for the International Women's Day. Is for women to understand that they cannot be abused anymore. You need to make a stand. You need to take a stand and start respecting yourself and start respecting your body and understand that the power is in your hands. If you allow someone else to abuse you, to beat you up, and you're still in that marriage and you're still allowing it, then it's about time you wake up and understand that there are women who are dead out there because they stayed. And finally, I want to say this. The law in some African countries needs to be changed. The law needs to be changed. A woman is beaten, she goes to the police station and the police are in support of the husband beating her. We have a lot of women activists out there. They need to start thinking about laws that should be made to protect women more. Because the laws out there is not strong enough for women. You need to start thinking about it. women need to be protected. In this part of the world, it doesn't happen. I mean, I know people don't like the way, the Western world works. You think like women are more powerful or in power, but the point is, we are the weaker sex. We are still the weaker sex, okay? Someone shouldn't beat me because of my mouth. You have your own mouth, you say and we say, and then we go. You just don't start beating someone because the person is talking or saying something. You walk away, like I said before. All right? So, happy International Women's Day. But remember to be safe. But remember that being alive is more important than being in a relationship or in a marriage. Thank you so much. Please help me subscribe. Please help me like. And please help me share this video to any woman out there who is passing through any difficulty. Let her understand that being alive is more important than staying in a relationship.